Guys, welcome back. We are live with episode 34 of Skulls and Shackles. I am, of course, GM Arthur Perkins, joined by everybody. Check in with everybody. Just a little tired. Greg, how are you doing this week?
Doing well. And, got my new game card in and everything all set up, and I've been knocking down some Fallout 4 at ultra resolution on
You son of a bitch.
5280 by 1020 or whatever it is.
You should do the 1270 challenge, man.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's where you stick 1,270 pieces of pre-war money in the back of a truck and shoot a rocket launcher at it. If your computer doesn't instantly crash, you're good.
What?
Yeah, man. People,
what it
yeah,
takes, huh?
look at it on Twitter, man. Look for the 1270 challenge. Some guy did it, and it was like he made a video called "Make It Rain," and there were just dollar bills falling everywhere.
All right,
That's awesome.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
yeah.
I don't know how to make a video. I guess I'll have to figure that out. I haven't done a video of anything ever, so.
We can teach you.
Well, you got that new NVIDIA graphics card. It's got,
Shadow play or
Through
whatever
the-
it's called.
yeah, Shadow Play.
Oh, that's right. That's built into NVIDIA. I think
It's
Steam
crap,
has
but-
it built in too.
Yep.
Streaming, video
Also
streaming.
crap, but yeah.
I'll try. I'll do it. $1,027 bills, huh? All right, I got it.
Got anything else other than planning to blow up some money?
1 second. Okay, make myself a note. No, holidays were nice. Hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. It was
Fantastic.
very nice here. Ours was great. Had a lot of good food. Just about everybody in the house cooked something. My son came over. He's a chef, a real chef. Makes his living at it, and he whipped some stuff up for us. It was pretty incredible. Other than that, I got nothing. Oh,
Excellent.
Scourge, after being blinded and his having his epiphany with Morden, has taken his first level of
We're gonna
Oracle.
go through that epiphany, by
Yep.
the way.
Okay. Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Cool. So yeah, his level 11 is going to be Oracle. So he's all over the map. I mean, he's literally got class levels, crazy talk. So, but that's okay. It's a good story.
I might have got the name wrong, by the way. I don't know if there's an actual Pathfinder deity named Moradin.
More than
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
You
there's
make
there's a
one.
there's a dwarf pantheon.
Whatever the dwarf. Yeah.
I think it
is
might
this
be,
now?
Yeah, I think I might be Torag is the new Moradin.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna call
Oh
him
yeah,
Morden.
Torag. I had a paladin that worshipped him. People just look at me weird.
Yeah,
But you're
they-
not a dwarf.
They can't
But he
exactly
likes
use.
hammers.
They can't exactly use Morden.
That's true. All right, Adam, how are you doing this week? How are the Kansas City Chefs doing?
They're doing great. They've won 5 in a row. Yeah, 5 in a row. So coming back from the dead. So yeah, it's been pretty good. I had like 3 family days in a row. With Thanksgiving, we hosted for about a dozen people. Friday was a birthday. Saturday was a birthday. So Sunday was a lazy sit my ass on the couch, watch football day. A lot of fun. But yeah, Thanksgiving went really well. My wife has like 40 different cousins spread out throughout the entire United States, and lo and behold, we had one nearby, and we're like, hey, he's not doing anything for Thanksgiving, have him over. And he's like a PhD geneticist, so he had some really interesting conversations that went over my head, but it was good to have him, and yeah, looking forward to. Is this book 4?
Yep. Yes, it is.
Four.
Nice.
And every
And
time I hear book 4, I cringe.
I think this is the farthest I've ever been. Like, if we finish book 4,
We finished
that will,
book 4 of Carrion Crown.
Okay, so that will match it.
It was
So
it was a fucking mess, but yeah, we did it.
I just see the stars on the carrier crown thing. It starts off at 5.
Oh,
Forward to
yeah,
2 and 1 and then 0.
Episodes 5 and 6 of Carrion Crown are the lowest rated adventure pass in the They're actually some of the lowest rated products on the Paizo page.
It's so funny. It's like it started off so well. It's kind of like Wrath of the Righteous. It started off so well, then it just become Nuke Tag, and you start
It's
blowing
not
up
even Nuke
planets.
Tag. It's not. There's no story. I mean, it's literally just here's some dudes, fight them.
Get over
And then the
here.
second half of the book is literally filled with like 5,000 pages of backstory. None of it
No problem.
relates to the adventure path.
Wow.
It's awful.
That's insane.
So other than trying to beat your previous accomplishment that we've done together of getting 4 books into an adventure path, anything else you're looking forward to?
No, December is kind of like, my last hurrah at work to get everything I need to like re-engineer my processes, try to become more efficient, try to basically wrap up any off-season projects. So I'm kind of looking forward to grinding on that on December, because once January hits, it's pretty rough sledding. But nope, everything's good.
All right. Dom, how are you doing this week?
I haven't had to cook anything for the last 5 days. There's so much food left over from the combination of my mom's and my grandparents' house. I have like 2 plates of pulled pork that I'm still trying to eat.
Yeah, boy.
I finally got rid of the turkey and the mac and cheese. I just said screw it and just gave the pies to my mom because I was like, no, because I'm going back on my diet tomorrow because I took the weight off the diet, which I really didn't gain a lot of weight after all the turkey and stuff I ate, which is kind of weird.
Yeah,
I guess my
respect.
metabolism finally got fast enough that it's like I'm not, like slow tracking anymore. So it's like,
Slow
that's
tracking?
good.
Is that what we're
Like,
calling it?
No, my family have slow metabolism, but they the diet of eating a lot of fruits, vegetables, and stuff. It's like I don't have to gain weight every time I eat something delicious. But other than that, did some shopping for my mom today. My sister wasn't feeling well. Oh yeah, by the way, my sister's special needs, so we have to take care of her. So when she have tummy aches, she's like, you have to kind of sense it. So we didn't work this morning, so I went and grabbed some stuff for them, brought them back some food. We watched what's the name of it? Stars versus the Forces of Evil. My mom loves that show now.
What?
Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Never
Drawn
even heard of
blank.
it.
Never heard of it.
It's a Disney show. It's one of those you have to have a certain taste for it. One of the villain of the week kind of thing.
Okay.
Like it's a cute Disney show for what it is.
Okay.
Not the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I watch a lot of cartoons. That's my kingdom. We finally finished book 2 of Skulls and Shackles from my local group. Screw Zool, man. Screw Zool.
Zool.
Man, I was looking at the stats in that thing. I was like, oh god, why?
I'm pretty
Lucky for
sure
them-
Dan took a couple really nasty hits from that thing.
Let's just say a monk permanently has like coral hands now. So everybody's like looking at him. He has these hands. They're so spongy.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm trying to think of the last thing I was going to do. Oh, yeah. Got me a new hat for tomorrow. Let y'all have a preview of it. Not going to wear it till tomorrow night during Spears.
Yeah,
Looking
man.
forward to it.
Nice.
And I'm done.
All right. Rich, Alpha, what's going on?
Well, it's been a 4-day weekend for me, so I did what any sane person would do after having worked that much in the past few months. I
Roll an
slept
enormous
through
blunt.
most of it.
Oh, we had two different ways we went with that. Okay.
No. I think I've slept more in the past 4 days than I have in the past 4 weeks, it feels like.
Nice.
So I'm definitely feeling a lot more mentally alert. I spent all day working today, so I'm a little stiff and sore from working outside, but not feeling fatigued and drained anymore. So it's actually a really good feeling. It's one of those things where it gets to the point where you're just so accustomed to feeling that way, you don't even notice it anymore. And so when it finally disappears, it's like if you've been sick for a really long time and then suddenly you're not, you feel way better just for not feeling ill anymore.
Yeah. During
So
those
that's
periods, I
good.
like to sing Billy Joel's For the Longest Time.
I'm actually a Billy Joel fan, so Also, this weekend I've been getting a lot of recording done.
Yeah, I saw the new video.
I've got new videos come up on Friday. Yesterday, I've got a new one I'll be starting to upload that once we're finished here, and then I've also got another video recorded, which I just have to finish editing to put out for tomorrow.
Editing. I don't
Editing
do
is
this.
so
You don't do it
fun.
live.
Editing.
Well, I do a lot of bouncing back and forth between, people being able to see my ugly mug and people actually seeing portions of video game content and things like that. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
so Monday I should be uploading, or tomorrow I should be uploading a review on Battlefront, which, fuck that game. I'll just say it right now, fuck that game.
Weird.
That
so
bad,
horrible. Oh, it's just empty.
I like
there's
it.
just nothing there.
But I like to play
I mean,
squadron mode.
It's beautiful. It's some of the best graphics I've ever seen in a video game. It really shows off what the new graphics engines are capable of doing, and it's gorgeous and it's amazing looking. Fucking boring.
I kind of realized that when I was playing beta. I was like, "Oh, this is fun." I got a feeling about a few hours I'm gonna get tired of this.
It's one of those. It's a weird thing how they try and force. It's kind of like forced chaos in the battle environments. By you have no ability to select a team or have specific team members join with you, and there's no way to communicate with people that you're fighting alongside with. So,
Oh wow.
so it just makes it feel really empty to me and boring, because it's not like you're playing a multiplayer game at all. It's a bunch of single player games running on top of each other. Is what it feels like to me. So, horribleness. But if you feel like checking it out on my YouTube channel, that should be up by the end of the day tomorrow. And that would be over at youtube.com/SetAlpha.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm super fucking tired.
I can tell.
Yeah, I know, man. So yesterday I completed 300 hours of Dragon Age, having played the entire series again. It's taken me a year and a half, but yesterday I was just like, fuck it, let's do this. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna finish Dragon Age Inquisitions, and it happened. It was a beautiful thing, and it left me with rage as I kept screaming the word Solus over and over again. I also, yes, my brief employment by the federal government left me in a rage once again. Not just the shitty way they treated me while I worked there, but the shitty way they've treated me after I worked there via the letter I got saying my identity was stolen in a recent cyber attack, and I'm fucked because they have everything, including my full set of fingerprints. So would I please like to get some identity protection from a third party?
Most everybody who's ever had a clearance got that letter.
So thank you, United States of America. I love you so much. Please stop hurting me.
If it makes you feel any better, they were warned about security and how poor their computer security was for 7 straight years before that breach, and they went, "Oh yeah, we'll fix that."
How does that make me feel better? Makes me feel worse. Look at, for the past few years, there have been people that, take laptops home from work and get files downloaded off of that. Our security is terrible.
Well, I have a lot of secure data on my laptop, but it's the drive is double encrypted and, BIOS locked and all sorts of other crap. So you can try and get the data out of that thing.
I put an encryption in that encryption so you can crypt while you crypt.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's kind of like when a rogue.
I work for a contract company, and everything we do is encrypted. Laptops, hard drives, all of it.
It's kind of like a rogue walk up to a trap and see the first trap, but he doesn't see the second trap. he thinks it's fine. It's like, crap.
Put a trap on the trap. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's one of my favorite moments in Pathfinder. It's one of the few things you can do in Pathfinder that's absolutely hilarious.
I love doing that to the party. And then
I've only
every
seen
time
it
they go to
once.
well, it happened a few times with the same party because it's like they don't pay attention. It's like, oh, we got this, and it's like, kaboom!
Yep.
Oh yeah, interesting story. At the after they get the loot and stuff, the treasure in book 2. Well,
Yep.
they kept messing with the new guy and saying, you gotta follow what the captain said. He says, go get the treasure. Well, he found a trap on the rogue and the guy that kept hassling him. I was like, dude, chill out. But he kept hassling him. Trap goes off and he's the only one that fails it. It's like, why didn't you stop when you saw the trap? It's like, well, I had to do what the captain said. So it says true douchebaggery is a sin.
Yep.
I don't know that douchebaggery is a sin.
It is.
Certainly, it could be considered a crime. All
Some
right.
states.
Yeah. Tomorrow night we got some more spears, and that's holy fuck. If you haven't watched Spears of the Dawn yet, just watch it. If you enjoy sitting on the edge of your seat, because that's all you're gonna need.
If you want to feel.
It's good. It's tasty.
It's terrible and awful. The drama is at literally 100%. Everyone's like, let's make some terrible decisions because of our feelings.
Yep.
So
I
that's
don't
the
know
whole
how to
show.
feel. We talk about Gofu don't know how to feel the whole time. I'm just like, I can't make a joke about this because it's so serious.
And a shit ton of stuff's canceled next week. Wednesday and Friday games are canceled because Dave's going to be in Poland. So that's
Fair
the
enough.
thing. Keep an eye on the schedule. We got some stuff going out. And check out the weekly digest, week 61, for more information on the viewer game I have showing up in January. And sign up to play it by clicking on the link in the video. That's right. Let's do this thing. So, does anyone remember where we left off last week with episode 33?
We finally cleared the island.
Yay.
I believe
Yeah,
Captain
just-
Scourge willingly basically plucked his own eyeballs out.
Like a boss.
There was no plucking. I'm pretty sure he said he
That
took
was
his
kinda
axe and
stabbing.
just...
I was ready to stick a fork in it. I was like, I don't know how to get the hell out of it, so I'm gonna be with Marcus forever playing cards, and I was okay with this.
I thought you guys were playing the 4-dimensional chess.
Remember,
Yeah.
I brought a deck for us to play, but eventually we'll pick up a game with 4-dimensional chess when we learn and get our. We was gonna get our revenge on that guy.
Oh yeah, John does
Oh,
the
we-
mauve.
Yeah, we was gonna win, and I was gonna be like, yeah, that's right.
Well, he's dead now because he's been dead for a super long time.
Good.
Yeah.
No, he's really dead.
I didn't
We're
like
okay
it.
with this. No, I did not either.
So we're
So
gonna
we,
do like a
we
clean
got-
sweep through the fort just to make sure that we didn't miss any like treasure stashes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we smashed the gem. The Cyclops don't even know that we went back in and got it, so they have no idea yet it's missing.
Or critically damaged.
Or that it's been smashed into
Yeah.
oblivion with an axe. Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
How are they going to know? They go in there blind.
It'll be generations before they can get a cleric that can go in the room. So, yeah, I think we're okay.
It's a problem for another day.
Somebody else's problem down the road, not mine.
Probably mine.
I feel like
because-
we're
So-
playing a game of Microscope, and then we jump those 500 generations down the line, and the Cyclops declare eternal war on Scourge's descendants.
Yeah.
I'd say,
This-
holy crap,
this-
that microscope game, that is hard to follow.
Hard to
There's a funny
follow.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
that's not good to hear. That's terrible to hear.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
Sorry
sure.
about
It's just
that.
because
It's
I'm
like,
on.
why
Elf
are
on
they
Ice
bouncing? Well, because I've never even heard of the game before.
Yeah,
so I
you
was
do
sitting there
bounce around
watching
in
going,
history.
Okay, so they're time bouncing. Why are they time bouncing?
Because reasons.
Because reasons.
Oh yeah, Scourge. I'm on the elf lifespan because I'm half elf, so I'm going to be a permanent advisor to your family. It's like raise the next Scourge Junior. It's like your father did this, this, and this. It's a lot to live up to. Of course, I can't join you because I'm too high level.
Have you noticed that's been happening in movies a lot over the past decade, where someone shows up and is like, I fought with your father in the war. I'm here to save you now. What war? It's always like the war.
War.
All right.
You know the one.
So
I'm
the
The
talking
movie
war.
had-
about.
You know the one.
Yeah.
So the movie isn't dated 10 years from now. Everybody was thinking, oh, it's the last war. Oh, it's
Well,
the
if
last
you don't know which one it is, I'm not going to tell you.
From the
war.
toxic ashes of Vietnam
But you
War
don't know.
II.
You do not want to know where I carried this watch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's another one of
like,
those fucking
my
movies.
mom mentioned about Iron Man. They always mention like he always get shrapnel in a war, but it's
Yeah.
always the whatever war happened. Like for us, it was Iraq, but before it was South Korea, and then before that, it was.
Get me
It's
started
funny
about
how that
everybody
works
getting
out.
shot in the shoulder.
Okay,
All
let's do
right,
this.
so let's find out what new powers everybody has because everyone leveled up. Scourge, I think you said you're now a first level oracle who has sight again, but you can only see 60 feet.
60 feet. Yep. Anything beyond that is blurry, but I can see.
It's gonna make it super hard to be captain of a ship. Other
That's
than
why I
that,
have a first officer and guys
has
with eyes
elves.
for.
that's why you have aces who can see several miles.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, cool. Marcus, what new powers have you?
Gained access to a 5th level spell, which, according to chat, that has been decreed last week as Cloud Kill.
Cloud kill, you son of a bitch.
He didn't pick it. He let the fans do it.
Yeah, always a mistake.
So I foresee myself having lots of fun with that.
All right, aces, the hell do you have?
Well, I went retraining. I'm going to be down for 15 days, but I picked up more Arcane Trickster. There's a feat
Okay.
that allows me to get my sneak attack die back up, so I'm 1 level rogue and 3 levels wizard and straight in Arcane Trickster. Mechanically, you could do that for some reason with that feat.
All right, Laris, the hell did you pick up?
Just another level bard, so I'm casting 4th level bard spells. Don't get a lot of them, but the one that's really helpful is the one that makes we can basically have 2 bard songs going at the same time.
Oh, that was nice.
Sweet.
Fucking bard songs.
So you're like Dance Magic Dance, like doing 2 jams. It's like a remix. You're taking like Michael Jackson's Thriller and putting Daft Punk like one more time together.
So
You're
it's
like,
Glee.
yeah.
He's basically the show Glee now. It's his
Yes,
whole
he
life.
is.
Awesome.
And I
Okay.
do have Legend Lore. I picked that up.
There we go.
Nice.
Arthur's.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep. So
Just in case you
If it-
ever need some lost artifact
if we ever need to find something,
beyond
Well,
the
we need to
sands of
find-
time.
Remember, the guy said that he had like a secret vault for us, so let's find out what that secret vault is.
That was before you
I-
shattered his soul permanently.
But we can use lore to find it, though.
That's true.
I'm a little confused with kind of where we are in the story arc outside of like clearing the island. Do we?
Excellent. No, well, I'll fill you in right now. The time into action. So we start out in just a completely black space, and we see Scourge just floating there in this black space, and his eyes are like weeping tears of blood that drip off him down into the nothingness forever. And then you just see a brilliant flame in front of Scourge, and it goes, Sifrig!
By the way, it's Angrad. That's the.
Yeah, I know. I read it. We're,
okay,
we're
good.
doing it now. We're doing it
All right.
live.
Yes.
I am Angrad, the Forge Fire.
Forge Father. Yes.
You have pleased me. There are many dwarves who claim to be the pinnacle of dwarfinity, but few have sacrificed themselves as you have for your colleagues. So many believe that they are strong when truly they are but weak. For many generations, my brothers and I drove you to the surface in chase of the orcs during the quest for the sky, and yet you have performed miracles in the shadow of the foundations of the earth, and this pleases me greatly.
Lord, I am glad you are pleased. What can I do for you?
truly you wish to serve me, the Forge fire, and then there's like fire everywhere. He's just completely surrounded by these like blue flames.
That I can see.
Yes, you can see them.
Okay, rather shocked.
Take my hand, Sifreek. You will have a clan and sight and power once again. Take my hand and become my champion in the realm of mortals.
All right, he'll reach out and grab his hand.
Excellent. And so you wake up in your bed and you're like feverishly hot, and your eyes are still covered by the bandage, but you realize somehow you can see. Very short range, only about 60 feet, but you have perfect night vision now.
Wow, okay. For 60 feet. Needless to say, he's more than just a little shocked.
You feel a kind of burning sensation on the back of your right hand, and you can see there that you have the holy symbol of Angrod stamped there, as if you were punched by a burning brand. Just
I gotta put that in notes. Okay.
And there's a person in your room when you wake up, and he's like, excuse me, Admiral, are you awake?
Yes.
It's me, Thurin, the apprentice. You remember?
Yes.
Yes, we found something in the basement of the fort. I just thought you might want to be aware of that. We finished work on the foundation. There's a passageway and a secret anyway, it's very confusing. I've called all of your friends down there. They'll meet you there when you're ready. Just take your time. I'll send someone up to help you walk. I know you're very blind right now. I'll find that Aces fellow.
Not quite as much as you might think.
What? Oh, what was that?
Nothing. Carry on.
All right. So a few minutes later, Aces, you find yourself at the front door of Scourge's cabin after having been summoned by Thurin, the dwarven apprentice to Jameson's craftsman.
I'm just waiting there for Master Scourge, or should I say Avril Master Scourge?
One moment. I'll tell him. Hold on a second.
Yes,
And,
Master Scourge.
Before I let him in, I'm going to shave the mohawk off my head.
Okay.
That should do it.
Do you have a new clan name for us?
You know, I have really thought about it, and it is absolutely wrecking me. I have not come up with anything that I'm happy with, and I think I was going to follow Mr. Sid Vicious's example and let the audience
decide.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
So come on, what's it going to be? I need a clan name. Pirates Island. Angrad.
Just want to throw that out there, guys, in case you need help coming up with dwarf names. We got the prefix and the suffix names for dwarves.
I like Saltbeard.
Saltbeard.
Actually, that was one of the only ones that really kept coming back to me is Saltbeard, because that's actually one of his traits.
Salty beard.
He is a Saltbeard. So.
You know, my runner-up was Butt Knuckles. That was like a episode 1 reference.
Oh, Butt Knuckles.
Some of the new viewers are not going to get that one, man.
No.
Yeah, true.
They're going to have to go all the way back to episode 1 when it happened.
Episode 1.
But
I
it
was
so
like, what
clever.
the fuck is this? How do you have a fucking weapon?
You just don't want to know. Just like the pocket watch. You don't want to know.
Okay. So, yeah, you shave your head.
Yep. Shave my head. And I guess we'll just go with Saltbeard since that seems to be the only... So there's now a Saltbeard clan.
Okay.
And I'll tell Aces to come on in.
You see Aces, he's thinking back for the last week. 2 weeks that he'd been training with his grandfather that he thought was dead, but apparently he faked his own death. That's how I got my training for Arcane Trickster.
Aces, do you know enough about dwarves to know what it means that Scourge has shaved his head?
You see me like, I know 3.5. I'm not sure Pathfinder. Like, basically, when you shave your head. Well, that's when you shave your beard. Never mind.
Yeah, no, shaving his head. The mohawk was a sign of him being an outcast. So other dwarves know immediately, instantly that he is an outcast, and they don't even talk to him or acknowledge him or deal with him or anything. So the fact that he shaved his mohawk off means he's got a clan somehow.
See me like
in his
like
bunk in his room by himself.
I know, me lord. I had to escort you to the new area they discovered downstairs. I can't thank you enough for saving me from that eternal prison.
I'm glad that everybody came back intact. Let's go speak with the crew and update them on what's going on.
All right. So you arrive in the basement of the fort.
Oh, no, wait. I want to address the crew before we leave the ship.
Okay. All right.
And real quick.
Speech.
I'm not going to do the speech myself, but basically, he's going to tell them that he has spoken with Angrad and has been given a clan name, and that this will be the home of the Saltbeard dwarves. And we'll start spreading that across the waves.
So
no,
you're like crew sergeant Adion starts slow clapping, and then all the other crew members start slow clapping as well. And as you're like being lowered into your boat, everybody's clapping really fast and loud, and they're like, "Saltbeards, Saltbeards, Saltbeards!"
Nice.
You see me kind of touch my face like I can't grow a beard. Elf blood.
We get you a fake one. Glue some on there.
Obviously, you need a belt of dwarven kind.
Kind that hooks over
There
the
you
ears.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, little hooks over his ears, strap it back. But it itches. All right.
All right, so yeah, we meet up in the basement of the fort where the foundation's been rebuilt, and Thurin is there, and he's just like, "Oh, Admiral, did you shave your head there?"
Yes, I did, and with good reason.
That seems like a real presumptuous move of you?
And he'll
Question mark?
show him the back of his hand. It has been deemed by those greater than I.
So he's like, maybe you should be talking to the crew foreman then. I'm a bit low ranking to speak with whatever you are.
Still just the Admiral. But I am the head of the Saltbeard clan.
The Saltbeard clan? Okay, well, I'm definitely not allowed to talk to you now because you outrank me a bunch. So I'm going to go get the crew foreman and I'll be right back.
He won't say a word. He's just going to stand there. Wait.
Like a badass.
I'm also the only member of the Saltbeard clan, but you know.
So
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, like down the stairs after about 4 minutes comes the crew foreman who's got a huge brown curly beard with a single like lock of white hair in it and the same kind of lock on his head where it's been done into dreadlocks, and he's got like one set of dreadlocks that's perfectly white as well, and he's like, "Oh there, what's this I hear about Admiral Scourge becoming a Saltbeard?"
Scourge will slam the butt of his axe on the ground. And
You sure you should be doing that to a beautiful axe like that?
Is that the way you speak to a clan chief?
Yeah, it's the way I speak to someone who's employing me.
Okay. He'll reiterate that he has been appointed by Angrad himself as the head of the Saltbeard clan and is now a oracle of his clan, and he's still wearing
it's still wearing the
bandages
thing.
across his eyes, and he's looking right at him when he walks up before he says anything. So
Yeah, he looks you up and down. He's like, well, I don't know whether that's true or not, but, you know, you want respect for me, you gotta earn it. You can't just pay me for it. But I suspect if you're willing to get rid of that ridiculous mohawk, I guess you're afforded some additional manner. So here I am, Foreman, here to speak with you. Now, I suspect you already know about that secret passage there to the northeast here.
yes,
Because there seems to have once been a large pile of treasure that's now gone. Now,
that's what we took, right? That's the stuff we got
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah. Okay.
and so Dom says you guys took a week of downtime to do some retraining, apparently.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he says, we fixed up most of the fort there. You know, with the help of that there lassie Serafina, and with the help of your them there Cyclopsian friends, we're gonna be refunding you 3 plunder.
Wow. Okay.
Aye.
Excellent.
All right. He won't say anything, but he'll nod.
Okay, go into the sheet real quick.
And so, the other thing to say is that while we have strictly filled out our original contract, which was to fix the Chelish fort, there be some sort of extra passage here from the Cyclops. And he gestures to the east, where there's a ruined mess of passageway. I'm not rightly sure we could get through this without some careful excavation. Technically, if you wanted us to do it, we would do it for you.
Yes.
And if you'd rather let it lie and not risk anything, you know, sinking into the ground, because this runs right underneath the outer wall.
No, he'll. I'll confer with the officers quickly. I'm sure we want this done, right?
Of course, sir.
Shored up properly and opened up so we can find out what's behind it.
I'd say it's about a
Absolutely.
50-50 chance that it's going to collapse.
Is there anything we can do to raise that?
Well, if you had some sort of druid who had some sort of earthy spells, that would help.
Here we
You
go again
see,
with the druid.
You see Sammy step forward. I can stone shape if you need some help with that. I have some open slots.
Stone shape, huh? How's that work?
Okay, let me see.
I mean, I know how it works. She's asking you how
Not
it
quickly.
works,
Yeah.
Basically, I can take a certain square by square measure of stone and reshape it in a doorway. Or
So you could make,
possibly...
like,
Yeah, but the
parts
thing
just
is-
to support the ceiling.
The thing is, this place, so when you stone shape something, you can't get rid of it. You have to put it into a new formation, right?
Yeah.
You can't lose any part of it. And this
Oh, I
entire
was gonna-
corridor is filled with stone. So it's got to go somewhere.
Right.
I was going to use it to reinforce the walls and then, like, pull some out, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I
Reinforce
was
the wall.
thinking. Use the stone shape to reinforce around the rubble so that it doesn't collapse, and then pull the rubble out by hand.
So he just like shrugs. He's like, if you can do what you want with that stone, you don't need us then.
Well, it's not going to look proper. It's quick.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
it's
tell
gonna
you
be-
what, you fix it up on your own time without any liability from us. And if you don't manage to kill yourself in the process, we'll go in there and chip it out right proper.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair enough.
that'll work. Fair enough.
Right, well, my boys will be here. We're contracted for the next 71 days or so, so if you need any additional work, you just call us.
All right. Out of character, we actually had discussed getting more battlements and more defenses and stuff like that. Do we want to use some of that plunder to do that? Have them do some work while they're still here?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me look at my...
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we could upgrade some of the furnishings and everything to impress all the other pirate
Maybe
lords.
you
Yeah.
could get some furnishings.
Well, yeah, we still got to buy and ship stuff for actual furniture, but all right. Maybe spend 2 of the 3 plunder on making it nicer and building some more defenses.
Yeah, we have some furniture from before, but I'm guessing we probably have to spit shine the hell out of those.
Yeah,
and mint
well,
stuff.
Most of that
Probably easier
furniture
just
is
to-
500 years old.
yeah, probably easier just
Well-
ship a bunch of stuff
Well,
in.
Well, it mentioned.
Are you
I'm
saying
just-
antiques aren't in?
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-mm.
Like it's
Is-
sellable, so I'm guessing it was usable because you gave me
Yeah.
value for it.
Okay. All right. So we gonna try the stone shaped thing.
Yes, indeed.
So is it feasible, Arthur, that we can
Yeah.
work
Your plan will work.
around the? Okay, cool.
Okay. And she'll pray for a good 10 minutes and then gain the spell and do the stone shape.
Okay, you uncover a new corridor. So, as the stone begins to slide back, you notice a sigil, an enormous sigil, inscribed on the ground with Cyclopsian rune markings on it.
Interesting.
Can anybody tell what it says?
So all of the glyphs and runes on it are made out of pure gold.
Wow. Yeah, that's the way the
Nice.
balcony and that other stuff upstairs was done too in the
There's
Cyclops.
a large brass double door sized for exactly one Cyclops. And
Okay.
it has two Cyclops handprints on it that leads
Slinky.
east.
Okay. So can somebody tell us what this rune says? Anybody?
Can I,
Yeah, I do
I can
have
read.
the Helm
Yeah,
of Comprehension.
There's no particular words for it. The only way to detect this would be to use Knowledge Arcana
Oh, I
or
think I can
Spellcraft.
probably take a stab at that.
All right.
Okay.
I hit myself with a Hazerism, and I'm going to sin spell it before I go into Spellcraft. Make sure my macro for that's correct. I got a plus.
I did not roll very well.
Okay, I got plus 20, so.
Yeah, there's some spell effect that is attached to the circle. You just don't know what it is.
Okay, plus 20.
Okay, I was
Two.
see. I don't recommend. I don't recommend anyone steps inside that circle.
Now this is the circle that's directly under the B32 that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can we study? Is there something we could do to research to try to find out more about it?
Yeah.
Did we bring any of those tablets out of the Cyclops keep
You
when we
could
left
take
the first
you
time?
could take a week of research to uncover its purpose.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay.
You could also, while Spellcraft is not going to let you identify the specific spell, but it might let you know what it does
Oh, okay.
if you wanted to attempt that.
Sorry.
Let me look at the detect magic.
By the way, just for info, without a charisma buff, I can't actually cast first level spells. So
Oh yeah, no, you guys failed horribly.
Am I able to make a spellcraft check as in addition?
No, yeah, sorry. Spellcraft is only when you're casting a spell. It's Knowledge Arcana to identify a spell that's already in place.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a spellcraft roll, so no matter what, it still sucks. 'Cause I rolled 2.
Yep.
So me looking over, I'm like, I got nothing. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, then we'll take the week and research.
So
Or
you're
anybody walking
literally
across
just
it.
like not gonna walk through here. You're gonna take a week and research it. That's
Well,
fine.
I know
Absolutely.
Well,
Yep.
it's no magic that we don't know about. It's like
Okay.
we got stuck into a pocket dimension.
We haven't exactly had great luck with Cyclops magic, so I'm not real thrilled about.
Blow up the entire fort,
Yeah.
or summon some sort of fiend, or
Yep.
who knows?
So, how are you researching this?
Didn't we bring some of those tablets our first trip into the Cyclops? We brought a bunch of those Cyclops tablets out.
Yep.
Start there.
Okay. let me see.
Okay. So, over the course of the next week, you are going to advance the timeline to day 32 of 90. All of your free captain tributes will have arrived at some point, including the following: the 10 Magic Warriors, Alistar Sanchez, the Abbot, Slide McSword, Petros Quell, Cashew, and Sandara Quinn.
Okay.
In the process, you will gain 4 more plunder.
Nice.
Okay. And we pay one to the dragon. So that put us at 6.
No, you're at 0 of 5 for the dragon, so you're now at 4 of 5 for the dragon.
Oh yeah, we didn't earn 3. We got 3 back.
You were refunded 3.
Oh, we were refunded.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So we're
Fair enough.
Doesn't count as income.
You don't pay tax twice. They're very strict in Dahakland.
Okay. I bow and thank some honorably.
Unless you're a C Corp.
Yeah, Cashew of the Flame is just like, Scourge, shall I begin setting up judgment? I understand when you hired me, you wanted me to be viceroy of this island.
Oh yeah, I'd almost forgotten about that guy.
Yes. However, for the time being, we're going to have to make sure we're instructing rather than enforcing, because nobody knows the rules yet.
Very
So
well.
first we need to teach what the rules are, and then we'll begin enforcing.
If you'll give me one of the buildings, perhaps the armory, I can set up an educational training center.
I like this guy.
We might need the armory to actually make stuff.
I understand that
Yes.
during your travels you encountered a crazy man who set up a bunch of traps on the top floor of a barracks.
Yes.
I'll take his room.
All yours. Have at it.
Very well. I shall convert it into the orthodoxy of the Saltbeard. All honor to the Saltbeard clan.
Well spoken.
And so, yeah, like the next
he-
day, you
Is
find
he
like
actually a
this.
dwarf?
No, he's not.
Oh, I didn't think so.
He's
Okay.
Ashimar.
But he writes like in shitty paint, like the Chamber of Orthodoxy, and like puts it above the barracks, and then like has all these servants that are on his crew just like clean the place out until it's completely spick and span, and then brings various crew members in there to like teach them how to be good lawful pirates by only hitting certain vessels and obeying all laws and
Lawful
always
pirates.
respect
Lawful
Scourge.
pirates. Here we go.
That's a neutral character. I'm okay with this.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going-
law to the shackles.
It brings a little bit of balance to the world.
What's the Adam?
During all this like downtime that we're taking for retraining, research, and stuff like that, I was going to go to the help assist the building temple of Callistria with
Okay.
the intent of spreading the word for any lesser nobles of dwarven kind that if you would like to be a part of something special, the Saltbeard clan, a new developing clan, to send your young soldiers and your unwedded daughters to this island to begin the this new clan of Saltbeards.
Okay. So
Send
over the
us
course
your
of
unwedded
your
daughters.
asking the priestesses of Callistria to do this, you get a letter from Dindrian, the high priestess of Callistria in the Shackles, who agrees wholeheartedly that since your family member died in service to Callistria, she will assuredly perform this final act on their behalf. And that the spy network will begin spreading rumors of a new rogue dwarf noble who is looking to have pledgees come to him and grant vast treasures and land.
Awesome.
One of the days that you were there, Laris, day 6 of 7 during the downtime, a number of young women in a rowboat row up to the island and immediately march up to the newly set up Temple of Callistria
Oh, Robo.
and just stand outside it.
I gotta say, Callistrians are just badass. Robo.
I welcome them and try to see if there's any needs that need to be met, basic needs, food, shelter, all that stuff. Protection.
So, yeah, the young woman who seems to be in charge of the group, there's 7 men and 7 women. And she says, "Oh, I apologize. Are you a cleric of Callistria?"
I am not a cleric, but I do assist their cause.
I see. We were looking for... And she, like, snaps her fingers, and one of them's like, his name is Scourge. I was looking for Admiral Scourge. I understand that he frequented places such as this.
He did. And do you have some information that you need to pass on to him?
Would that get me in a meeting with him?
Well, there's many channels that you can go through, but
I need to see him as soon as possible.
okay.
I love that we already have red tape.
It's nice.
We don't even have a roof, and we got red tape.
What is the nature of your request?
Honest work.
Honest work. It's pretty vague.
So she kind of
Well,
smooths
they are
her
Calistrians, so
blue silk dress out and says, yes, I understand he may be looking to employ.
Well, there's many jobs to do on a new developing island, but
Yes.
one of the, we, I will try to.
Is there
arrange
someone
a
I should be
meeting.
speaking with?
What is your name?
My name is Odessa Requo.
Odessa Rayquil. And where do you hail from?
Requo.
Rayquo.
I am most recently from Kent.
Kent.
Yes, it's a rather large city on the island of Motaku, south of here, run by Tessa Fairwind.
Well, I will visit the Admiral and find out if he is available. Would you be at this location?
Is this a location I should be waiting for him? Is there some better place I can wait for him?
I think this location will be fine for now.
And how long might we wait?
It depends how many tankards in he is.
I see. We'll prepare
Will
ourselves
take
then.
as long as it takes.
I like that. How many tankers in he is?
I
So,
will,
yeah, they all begin
relay that
pulling out.
information. Oh, go ahead.
They begin pulling out, like, folding chairs from a pack and just setting up and sitting down. And they set up, like, a carnival tent over them. Like a bright, many-colored silk tent.
Oh, sweet.
I got a question, Arthur.
Yes.
What would be a symbol that's not religion that represent like the Red Cross you heal people or the doctor?
Silver Crusade.
I don't think Sammy would be part of the Silver
Soup
Crusade.
witches of the islands. The soup witches are known as healers. I don't know that there is a Red Cross organization for Pathfinder.
Well, I guess her design on her armor will have that symbol of like healing, and then in the middle of that, it's like probably a picture of Callistia symbol,
Okay.
like on her back, and probably like one on front of her armor. She
Okay.
shows who she is.
All right. So what's the plan now?
I was going to just relay that information
Okay.
to Admiral Scourge.
yeah,
and,
we did ask the Calistrians to come, so yeah, he'll go meet with them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
You
think
go.
we.
How long does this
There-
take, by the way? I want to know how long these people are sitting out in the sun waiting for Scourge.
I mean, I'm
2
basically
days.
directly going to
Okay.
the Admiral and letting him know.
Okay, yeah, he won't mess around. He'll go meet with them.
Okay, yeah. All right, you meet with Odessa Requo, who kind of smooths her dress out and holds a hand out for you to do something with. She's like, Admiral Scourge, I'm Odessa Requo. Charmed, I'm sure.
Knowledge local. Does Scourge have any idea what she's
Sure.
expecting?
This is going to be fairly difficult, but yes, it is possible.
Could I be there?
What reason would you have to be visiting the Temple of Callistria?
I'm the first sergeant.
Well,
First mate.
Yeah, you
All
have
right.
no idea who this woman is.
Scourge will give her hand a nice hearty shake.
And Scourge advisor.
Okay, I mean, if you want to be there, sure.
Yeah, it's just like I make sure that anything paperwork he signs, I can actually do a linguistics check on it, make sure there's no fine. I actually start putting points in that because of that reason. It's like, fine print. Let me make sure.
Admiral, well, I understand that you have this Temple of Callistria here to provide services for your people. Perhaps my people as well could offer a specific purpose to your household?
Your people being... You said you
She
came
gestured
from...
around herself to 6 other women and 7 men.
You came from Tessa Fairwind.
We came from Motaku, the city of Kent. I was not sent personally by Tessa Fairwind. I know of her.
Okay. We're getting started. We can certainly use all of the assistance. What do you provide? What services do you provide?
We are entertainers. To place it with some class, but perhaps bluntly, we are former employees of a brothel whose owner was recently found dead in an alley.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he had been beating too many of the women who worked for him. And you could see in the background, like, some of the men, like, stand up and just start cracking their knuckles.
In that case, yes, we absolutely can make use of your services, and you will be welcomed here.
Fantastic. Now, as for our specific services, we can cook, clean, sing, dance. Many of us are minstrels and songsmiths. You may have some use for that, but we are also good at hosting feasts and parties. And of course, we have whatever services you might suspect one needs to work at a brothel.
Yeah.
Admiral Scourge, may I request that they would report to me, and then I would act as your liaison to them.
Sure, that's fine.
You see me
but yeah, we definitely...
She looks confused for a second and goes, "Why would we report to your woman servant here? I understand she's some form of bureaucrat."
I'm also skilled in music, dance, and fortune telling.
Fortune telling, really? How delightful. And did you glean the secrets of the future in between too many pages of ink?
No, I have my own.
Well for her.
I have my own methods that have been passed down for many generations.
Perhaps, Admiral Scourge, it would be best if we remained under your direct employ.
I believe that Laris has everything well in hand. She is going to be in charge of all the party arrangements for a hosting of all of the pirate lords, or at least the pirate lords that are coming to inspect us. So we have a tremendous amount to do, and my plate is going to be very full. If you have specific concerns or something where you believe it's not being met, then you can let me know.
So she gives this huge fake smile to Laris and says, "Well, so delighted to work with you. If we're hosting some pirate lords, I suppose we should probably get busy. Where is the kitchen?"
See me bring out a map of the fortress and
there we go.
Point right here.
Say, do we even have a kitchen right now, or did it burn down?
We burned down a lot, I'm hoping.
It's old, right? It's a really old kitchen.
Yeah.
We still got the kitchen area. That's where we fought those animated things at, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That was the kitchen area.
Okay.
Oh, it was the church we burned down. That's right.
Oh, yeah, we burned up the church, but I think the kitchen area was that area. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like kitchen area.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have something arranged.
So by the end of the day, Odessa Requo comes back with a list of things you're going to need for the feast, on top of the specialty alcohols you've already picked up. It would normally cost about 5 plunder, but with her help, she believes you can cut on certain supplies, and it will only cost you 3 plunder.
Wow.
That they can provide or scrounge from the stores here.
Okay.
And that with that, and some minor furnishings also provided within, you should be good to go.
Okay.
You could
So-
literally, so if you take the time to go to Kent and back with her list, or just send one of your ships to do it, you'll be ready to go in less than 2 weeks. You could host the
Okay.
party then.
Well, we need to go anyway. We've got to go hire craftsmen and fishermen, and we got to see if we can recruit druid or druids to deal with the fish. And I mean, we got a lot of people paperwork to do.
Yes.
We're going to need, armors and workmen and carpenters and craftsmen. I mean, we need a mountain of stuff for this place, so we're going to have to go back to town anyway.
That 3 plunder covers a lot of the furnishings and food and
Yeah.
all that you'll need. But yes,
Okay.
any specific extra specialty items you need, you'll have to get
Right.
yourself. But
Well, I'm just saying, on a long-term scale, this place has to
Yep.
be kind of self-sufficient, so we're
Yeah.
going to need craftsmen and lots of them.
however, she has noted that with a simple 3 plunder expenditure, you will be prepared to host a feast at a minimum level.
All right.
This is
I
your
would like to
Commander
s-
Shepard Mass Effect 3 War Table announcement. You're
Uh,
now ready to begin the final mission.
All right. I would like to spend an extra plunder if that's okay with everybody else, just to make sure that, because we're supposed to impress, right? We're not just supposed to finish it. So
Okay.
an extra plunder to
Right.
make nice stuff instead of just stuff to get by. Does that make sense, y'all?
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
so
already thinking.
you've got some
I'm already
like,
do.
extra
I was
going-
artwork, maybe some paintings and
Yeah.
tapestry, stuff like that.
Sure.
I was going to recommend that anyways, that we throw in a little bit extra to try and make it not just bare bones get by, but actually make it a little bit more extravagant.
So we had 7 plunder.
I already
What's
marked the plunder. We
what's our
already paid
total?
for. We paid for the extra reinforcements. We paid 3 for the base packet, and then we paid an extra one for the.
Okay.
And we're down to 2 plunder right now.
All right. So, around this time, on the 7th day, as you're finishing retraining, a ship who's not flying your flag comes into the harbor and just kind of cuts its sails and just like drifts the whole way to the fort. And it rapidly becomes obvious that this is the flagship of Merrill Pegsworthy.
Oh, okay. I will go down to greet him then.
Okay.
Take the call up all the officers, send runners out to find them wherever they're at. Make sure everybody is represented if they choose to be.
All right. He specifically lands at the dock with the Andorran architecture and steps off the
Nice.
ship with his peg leg. Ka-tump. 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 Admiral Scourge, you son of a bitch.
That I am.
What happened to your mohawk?
It's a dwarven thing.
All right. He does the Predator handshake where he's like, yeah, let's shake each other's forearm muscles.
Yep.
I've got a deal for you,
Give,
Scourge.
give him the 20 strength grip.
Yeah. He's kind of like, he's like Dutch.
Yeah.
All
All right.
I got a deal for you, Scourge. I've been keeping my eye out for anything to use against that rat, Aranex Endymion. It turns out that he's got a huge shipment of rum coming up from Sargava. I heard about it from multiple sources, all discreet, all reliable. If you were to raid that shipment and get away cleanly, you would have plenty of specialty drink to serve at your upcoming feast. I feel like that would really help you out.
You're a good man. I think that sounds like a damn fine plan.
You're a good dwarf.
Is he human?
Yeah, he's human.
Okay.
You see me like walking, then I see who it is, and just do a complete about face and just keep walking back up from where I came.
So he's like, I just have one request for this information. I'd like to use this little island as a base to take a long sea voyage. I'm going to try to skirt the western end of the Maelstrom, sail out over open sea as long as I can. Try to make a run at Cheliax, get a whole hold full of halfling slaves and bring them back here, set them free. You're the most northwestern island there is, and, well, it'd be nice to know I'm coming back to friendly faces.
Absolutely. Be happy to. And if they need some place to settle, we've got a gigantic island we've got to fill with craftsmen and workers and farmers and fishermen and Lord knows what. So they've even got some place to go when they get back. Is there anything I can do to get you on your way safely?
No, we were ready to make the inner run along the eastern edge of the Maelstrom, but, by Milani, we're doing this.
Just try not to bring anything back here.
As if the Cheliacs could sail over open seas.
Yeah,
I'd pay
well,
to see the day they do that.
those coastline followers,
Then he laughs and looks directly at the camera and says, "Ha ha ha ha! It's not like the Chelish would sail directly through the Maelstrom." Ha 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 ha!
Yeah. Okay.
Good time.
Unless they have flying ships, I guess. All right.
Dragon ships.
Then that's fine. You're good to go. We'll be
All
happy
right.
to support you.
Yeah, he just immediately just like about faces and just starts sailing northwest
Clunk.
along the outer edge of the Maelstrom.
Wow. Brave man. Okay.
He's one crazy son of a bitch.
That's pretty freakish. And that was, what was his name?
Merrill Pegsworthy.
Pegsworthy.
All right, and that's on day 32. Oh, sorry, that's day 33. Okay, so your retraining days are up.
Yay.
What would you like to do?
To
Well, it sounds
explore
like
that,
we have-
So more than a week has passed by.
1 week
Yeah,
has passed.
1 week,
Exactly.
exactly.
1 week.
Okay, I'd like to get my last negative level removed if I could.
Yep, that'll do it for me too. Adam,
See,
you were saying?
Oh, are we going to explore the tunnel?
Oh, yeah, our week is up. Absolutely. Yeah, let's go do that first.
You see Sammy do, her restorations on the crew. She does like a ritual thing. Look at the cards, focus into the crystal ball, and you just see the essence of darkness just get swarm into the crystal ball negative levels.
Well, that'd be
Not
creepy
sure
as
how-
fuck.
Well, I don't think it works that way, but it looks cooler.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do some harrowing for myself last 10 days, 11 days, something like that, 12 days.
You
I'll just-
sit down and you just play a bunch of games of solitaire.
Well, I'll do it with, I'll have Sammy, participate, and,
That's called a
You know.
seance.
yeah,
Seance.
and we can do some
You
seance.
sit down and you play magic cards against each other,
Yep.
Aces is just like, I played the empty throne, and you're like, I played the tyrant! Now I'm sitting in the empty throne. Get wrecked.
Get right. Card
Combo.
games on ships. Combo
Oh.
breaker. But yeah, we're discussing no, I see this happening in the future. No, but if you look at this timeline, this is the most probable.
Wow, that
instance
would
of the
be
future.
I hope you're getting drunk during that conversation, because that would be painful to listen to. But wait, doesn't Scourge die in 42 of the 79 choices?
Yeah, but he has aces there to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Because aces, he doesn't try to go into combat like a fool. And
All
if you
right.
think back to when I got smashed. Wait a minute.
So there's orange security cones and some taping with writing in Dwarvish, Elvish, and Common over the front end. Now that you guys haven't gone in there, your Dwarven craftsmen, the Jameson craftsmen, just wander around the fort and play table tennis and occasionally just repair something. But they've set up a don't go in here. Even Master Scourge won't go back here. So you probably shouldn't either.
Well, they are doing the other. We talked about upgrading Defense Works and some fancy.
We talked about that. We didn't talk about what it would be.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
'cause,
if
I
you want to
wanna
do that,
engage
you
with-
got to spend the plunder, and you got to
We
tell
did.
me what it is.
Well, yeah, we already spent the plunder to have it done. We just didn't
give me one
do the
second.
mechanics of what they were going to do, I guess.
Okay, well then they're on their way doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want them sitting idle. Dwarves don't come cheap, so.
You've already paid them. They're good for the whole 90 days.
All right. What about repairing the outer walls? They got all that done?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they completely refitted the fort. Like I said, you're ready to go with the party. You have the
Okay.
basic minimum. It's complete, and once you go there and back to pick up supplies, it'll be fully
Yeah.
stocked.
All right.
So we probably should do some type of augury to find out if this is actually worth doing, or if we're just running into more danger. We're just gonna screw ourselves.
Interesting. What level is the person casting augury?
I am. When I cast divination spells using my deck, I am 12th level.
Okay, so what is the question you're asking?
I would like some assistance from my party to ask the proper question.
I always hate these things.
Oh, God.
So what do you think, Dom?
Is basically it's like, is the risk worth the reward?
Yeah, that sounds okay.
Okay.
The risk is always worth the reward.
Not always.
Is the risk worth
I
the
should
reward?
say the risk is the reward.
Yeah.
Okay.
really.
Yeah. You get a result back. You get wheel.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh. So the risk is not worth the reward. We should shore
No,
this
wheel
up.
is good. Wheel is good.
Huh? Oh no, woe is bad.
Woe
That's
is
right.
bad.
Wheel
Yeah.
is good. So it does have a good outcome. Okay. And
So I
we'll
shuffle
be
my
able-
cards and
Sorry, go ahead, Adam.
I just shuffle my cards and whatever the harrowing deck for good fortune as I pull it out and say, the fates have shined upon us and exploring the tunnel would be beneficial for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you pull out the
I
unicorn,
don't get
the
a lot of
peacock.
talking scenes in this in this campaign, so whatever I can do to add a little
Okay.
bit of salt to the flavor,
Well,
I'll try.
I might talk like I'm in charge, but you guys, this is everybody's game. If y'all got something you want, sing out.
Saying it,
Yeah,
man.
but this is
Whatever.
the Admiral Scourge show.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I really don't want it to be the Admiral Scourge show. That's not any fun for anybody. So.
I don't know. I like the ring of this Admiral Scourge and his elves.
I'm
It's
Breaker,
like,
and these are my boys.
They're like, we have a whole pirate arm on it. I got elves. I win.
Okay.
Fireballs.
So what's the plan?
We were going to make a knowledge check against that circle again.
Okay, let's do it.
This time I'm going to cast Hyphen Awareness. Okay, I
Whoa.
got plus that. Here goes nothing.
There we go.
Okay. You have identified that this is a teleport circle. It will teleport you somewhere if you step in it.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, we can just walk around it and check out the doors, I guess.
Where would it will we know where it teleports us to, or is this like anywhere in the multi-planes?
Oh,
Like
not with that check. It's not good enough.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd be like one of those things like, let's find out where we go. Ah, crap. I'm in the Jade region all of a sudden.
So we're going to have to raise our check to find out any more than that. So, okay. Well, y'all want to check out the doors now that we know just don't step in the circle?
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So I'm guessing with the giant handprints, that's probably a sign for press here.
However, remember there's Cyclops handprints, so they're
Yeah.
somewhat considerably higher up than where you are located.
Makes it a little challenging. Anybody got levitate or fly?
Of course, I got to levitate for when I need to get you to one place. And apparently, it's not a touch attack spell, which I thought it was.
Oh, levitate?
Yeah, basically, it's a range of short range, which I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Oh, wow. I would have thought it'd be touch too. Okay. All right. Somebody who wants to do it.
Okay.
Nice.
I set up the buffs. You see me like tiptoeing forward stealthily.
Okay.
Just don't go through the circle.
I'm saying, I'm like,
Hey, you don't have to tiptoe slowly. You can just place
Good.
yourself, and I'll let you know if
Oh,
anything
okay.
Move up.
happens.
I'll
Yep.
be close by in case it goes haywire.
Okay, I looked the door over with my perception checks. Okay, I got +4 to this because I got both those spells up. So
Okay. The door is not trapped. There's just a door that When you push on it, it swings outwardly. It's not even locked.
Okay.
Okay. I push forward and it swings outwardly.
Okay, yeah, just a simple push anywhere on the door, it swings outwardly. The lower set of doors opens as if mechanically attached to the top doors as well.
Okay.
That's cool.
Beyond
Okay.
it, you find an oblong chamber. The sunken floor resembles an amphitheater with multiple stone columns supporting the ceiling. A small pond of seawater covers the floor at the eastern wall, surrounded a giant statue of a Cyclops warrior that reaches the ceiling.
That warrior.
Is there
It
any
looks
magic?
as if the foundations in this room have rotted, and water from the ocean is leaking in here.
Oh, okay.
That could be bad.
Is there any magic?
Are you detecting magic?
No, I'm asking my crew. Is
I-
there any
Well,
magic?
I'm gonna
I'll
cast
detect some magic.
Okay,
detect some
you
magic.
do not detect any magic in here.
Okay. I'm like talking and magicking, slowly walking forward, looking down. Do I need to do a perception check or
What are you looking for?
make sure I don't step on any panels? Because I looked at the door, but some GM's like, since you did here, you can't do it here. I don't want to do it.
If you
too
want to
many
look over the room, that's fine.
Like I'm walking down the stairs, you know how you like, oh my god, there's a secret panel here. Snap! Oh crap! I should have looked down.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to look over the room for traps, that would be
Yeah.
a thing to do, because you only looked over the door. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you look over the room, you don't see any traps. You do, however, locate the location where the leak is, and it looks as if about 20 cubic feet of seawater has leaked in here.
I think
It's a very substantial amount of water.
Okay.
I think we can get this fixed. I think to my head, like I'm thinking of like make hole and
Maybe we can have the
Stone
door.
shape.
Oh, well, yeah. Stone shape.
Can anyone grant us water breathing?
Is the hole big enough to travel through?
No, it's
Okay.
it's like a crack in a wall.
Okay. All right.
fair enough.
You do notice with your superior check that at the base of the statue there is an almost minuscule writing, what would almost certainly have been written by a tiny creature, is runes in Cyclops extolling the virtues of the Cyclopsian god of wisdom and vigilance.
Oh, nice. So just
Okay.
a hidden temple.
Yeah, this is a shrine to the god of wisdom
Why
and
tiny?
stuff.
Why tiny? That's odd.
See me
Okay.
like stealth around the corner. It's like do 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 do.
Do you have a light source of any kind?
Dark vision, remember?
Okay. I'm just asking if you have a light source.
I don't.
I guess I will move on up if he's moving around.
Okay, Scourge. Yeah, like what is your life like now that you can only see 60 feet? How does that work out?
Living in a cloud, man. It's like being in the fog all the time.
He's living like a hippie.
So he's like, it's British.
Yeah.
Do
You
a
went
quick
two different
dart.
ways with that. Two very different ways.
Yeah.
You see me like dart across the room to this pillar.
Okay. You're darting across an empty room you've already checked
Still
very
empty.
thoroughly.
Still empty. All right. I guess we'll investigate. You guys want to check whoever can and see if that stone can be repaired. I don't know
Quite
if we have any
easily.
use for this room, so
Yeah,
Okay.
more than that has been repaired throughout the entire facility. So
yeah. Okay.
Sammy could fix it with stone shape, or you could send one of Jameson craftsmen down here.
Yeah, stone shape is fun.
Yeah, she'll do a stone shape
That
on
was wildly anticlimactic.
it. Then the Fire Nation attack.
I wonder if the Cyclops would be interested in knowing about this. Probably would only cause troubles. I wonder.
I'm Fire Lord Ozai! Pew, 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 fireballs!
You know, maybe they use that teleport to get down here. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we're done here, y'all, unless y'all have something.
You know, didn't
does
we
the little
see
writing
other?
say?
What is what?
Little writing say.
The writing extols the virtue of the god of wisdom and vigilance.
Oh, so there wasn't like a specific thing, it's just in general. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have an exact phrase for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
They kind of
Didn't we
assume that you aren't
see-
capable of reading Cyclops for this adventure.
I just had so much intelligence. I was like, I'm putting points.
All
Didn't we
right. Well,
see a similar diagram at the Cyclops encampment?
Yes, you did multiple times.
I bet that's where the other end pops out at.
yeah, it's a good
Maybe.
chance of it. Which means I don't think we really want the Cyclops teleporting into our basement.
We could
Well,
just destroy
could
the
you?
teleportation.
So
circle.
when you were down there, Shaiji walked over circles like this with nothing happening.
Huh. So you have to know the keyword or activation or something like that. And they don't have a
Or-
caster anymore, so.
Oh,
Or
it's like,
perhaps there are several different devices such as this, and they're used basically as fast travel points around the island.
Yeah.
And maybe some of the others have been destroyed.
Or they just don't know how to activate them anymore. Yeah. But I imagine this is, yeah, like you said, just travel around the island. It's hard to say. Okay. I kind of the opinion we ought to wall this off.
okay.
What do you guys think? Not know
I-
anything about that
well-
teleporter, where it goes. Y'all want to try it, see if we can activate it, see where it
Like
goes?
if we have extra
Well-
time, we could try again. You know,
I'm not a fan of just walking through a teleport device not knowing what's at the other end, but
I can, with the proper components, I can divine the purpose of this teleportation circle. It might
Oh.
take.
Okay. Go ahead.
We'll need some very expensive incense worth 250 gold pieces and 4 pieces of ivory worth 50 gold
wait a
pieces.
minute. Which spell particularly?
Legend lore.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We can pick that stuff up on our trip then.
Let's do this.
Maybe we should have them build a door that we can seal on this, just so that no one's using that teleport to come in. That'd be kind of embarrassing.
that
Yeah,
might be
we
a
could
good
do that.
idea.
Oh, for that matter, we can stone shape the walls shut and stone shape it away when we want to come back. So
Yep. Just give Sammy a heads up and she'll
Yeah,
memorize
okay.
the spell.
I'll just ask Sammy if she would be so kind as to put whatever 10 feet of solid stone here,
Okay.
so that this won't be used. Then we'll
Done.
come
Yes,
back
Admiral.
here.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else, guys? Anything else we need to do on the island before we go?
We can try to find that treasure that guy was talking about, his secret treasure.
Treasure.
I believe his parting words were, "If you don't release my soul, you'll never find my secret treasure."
But we know of it, so we can divine it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, we can certainly look into it. I think that
First we-
moves. I think that one moves at the speed of plot, though.
So what's the plan? You have fixed up your fortress. It's now completely functional. It simply requires some accoutrements and food stores. You've sealed the basement. With it, it's secret underground amphitheater and teleportation circle. What's up, Swargula and Swarg Bros?
That'll be a great meeting hall for the Dwarven clan when we get that far.
You can go down there and say secret prayers to the Cyclopses, right?
I think that statue can be dealt with. All right. Well, guys, suggestions. Do we want to go shopping? Do we want to go hit? We need to hit that rum thing before it gets away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Prep work, preparations. Anything we should do in advance?
do you tell the group about this?
Uh,
Like, I don't, because you
the
were the only-
officers? Yeah. I certainly Scourge would have told the officers. That's not something he's going to keep to himself. I wouldn't
Should-
have told anybody
should
else.
we provoke?
We're
part-
past provoking him. The guy hates our guts.
Like, which one is that?
To be
Aranax and
perfectly
Debian.
honest, Admiral, the feeling is quite mutual.
Yeah,
Man,
Endymion.
which one?
He hates our guts, and we'd love to stick a stick in his eye. So
Well, which one? I mean, Action Dean, he's the one of
He's
the
the one you owe your loyalty to, Aces. You signed
Yeah,
a
he
soul
actually liked
contract
us.
with him.
Oh no, I must have the wrong one then.
Yeah, he liked us.
Oh, I was thinking of that other that pirate captain we were racing against.
Okay.
That
Oh.
is the captain of the Wormwood
Yeah.
Because remember,
Barnabas
Action Games
Harrigan.
actually, like, I
Right.
can't give you any
Oh,
advice about
okay.
stuff, but if I had some
No.
needs, I would go
You-
talk to this guy. He actually,
I misunderstood. I did not know Endymion was our.
Yeah,
I guess our
Eridax Endymion
liege at
is
this
the
point.
Admiral of Hell's Harbor.
yeah, he likes us.
Okay. Yeah. No. He at least tolerates us. I don't think we want to anger him. We'll just buy the liquor.
Okay.
So we're gonna host a big ass party or what?
Yeah. Well, we got to go get craftsmen and food and
So
fixings, furniture.
Are you saying we're going on a liquor run?
We're gonna make a liquor run.
Let's go to
Nice.
the
Make
mall today.
We need to leave at least one ship to guard the harbor, but let's go get some.
You
ale.
have plenty of ships there. There's lots of ships. What city and or island are you going to get your supplies?
Well, let's consult our knowledge and what would be our best option for both the liquor and the inhabitants of our new folks we want to inhabit our island. What would be our best bet?
What do we know about each pirate lord?
There are dozens of pirate lords. Do you really want me to list about each one of them?
But I want to make sure we have a specific liquor for each one. You know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
There we go. Good call. Yeah.
yeah.
Favored drink, yes.
Favorite drinks. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep, that is
No.
the thing you can do.
I've got to get something to drink. I got a sore throat. I'll be back in a minute,
All right.
y'all. I'll let y'all do
Ace
this.
is thinking like a bartender.
Yeah, I used to work in a restaurant. It's like, oh, I remember your favorite beer is Black and Tan. Here you go, sir.
Can you make a knowledge local check real quick, Aces? You're going to need like a
Okay.
25.
Okay, I'm gonna use heroism and awakeness. I'm gonna going through like old pirates notes and stuff. It's like, okay, this pirate lord like this one likes this. Mathing it up. Oh, wait a minute. With the +4, that's a 26.
Or 26? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
At the last second, probably like some sheet of paper falls from a tall area and like lands in front of you. And you get one of those Sherlock Holmes moments where you like put it all together and you're like, of course he likes this particular alcohol. How did I not realize this? And yeah, you find the 3 specific alcohols you need for your 3 pirate captains. Lady Cerise Bloodmorn, Captain Maze Daramar, and Avamar Sornash.
There we go. Bam. We gotta keep these pirate lords happy.
Okay. Which brings me back to my question. Where would you like to go buy your supplies?
Is there a harbor known for alcohol specifically? Like, you know, there's alcohol everywhere because it's a pirate area, but I'm like the capital of like Booze City. Like, they know the party.
No. This is pirate land. Everywhere is known for their alcohol.
But
If
some
you're
places
looking for
party
the
harder.
if you're looking for the rum of choice, going to Sargava, south of the Shackles, would be a great place to pick up lots of rum, since everybody loves Sargavan rum.
Okay. Will anybody in the vote for that?
Yeah.
That's going to take a
I think
long
that's,
time. That's like 2 weeks each way.
No, wait a minute.
Jeez.
Wait a minute. Can I pick up a spell? A 5th level spell by chance? Or I'm not sure if
I
that
don't know what
casting
that
is available.
means.
What's up?
What do you mean pick up a 5th level spell?
Like pay somebody to like let
No,
me copy a
there
spell?
are no 5th level spellcasters who hand out spells.
Oh yeah, and also the list that you gave me from that guy's book. Did he have any like extra ones in his book or anything where like
Nope.
that? Just the one prepared?
Nope, just
Okay.
what he had prepared.
Okay,
Let's just
fair
go to
enough.
the nearest. Let's just go to the nearest major port. and
There
pick
are
up-
2 equally, well, there's 3 equally distant ports. Drenchport in the northeast, which is the depressing druid land that is constantly being rained on and is patrolled by octopus. There's also Kent on Motoko Island, which is the happy fun land.
Let's go to the
And
happy fun land.
there's also anywhere in Dahak's Dragonland. You guys have technically paid up. You are allowed to land there. They probably have some weird shit because it's populated only by dragons and dragon worshippers. And Dahak
We're
is
like-
a very evil god.
Let's go to the happy fun land. It's like, okay, you can go to the
Yeah.
boring area, you can go to the really evil land, or you can go to happy fun land.
Okay, you're sailing to Kent then.
Yeah.
All right. When you are one day out from Kent, you're approached by a ship that is made almost entirely out of wood, but has lots of metal sticking off the top deck, and list horribly to one side where there's a bunch of cranes. It is, however, flying the dolphin flag.
Does this ship look familiar?
It does not. They are, however, sending you signals. They're like, come aside, need to speak with Captain.
Of course. We symbol back. Okay, sent out rowboat towards us.
They reply, negatory, come alongside.
We have to speak to the captain about that one.
Okay.
And there he is.
Okay,
All right.
just
Sorry.
to catch you up, the crew has decided to go to Kent.
Okay.
And one day out from Kent, you've been pulled over by... Well, a ship is pulling near you, which is flying your fleet's flag. You do not recognize it. It is a very long wooden ship that has lots of metal cranes on one side, and it is listing heavily in that direction. They have asked specifically to pull alongside you rather than send a rowboat.
Okay.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
Can we eyeball the ship and see if there's anybody on it we recognize?
Yeah, sure. You'll need a perception check.
Okay.
So many macros.
Don't you have that?
Yeah, Aces, when you're looking forward, you see there's a couple Naga, definitely more than a few Jinx Eaters, and a number of T&E's men on board.
Do I see a female Tengu captain?
No.
Okay.
Shinx eaters.
Yeah, Tengu.
Oh,
Tengu are
okay.
referred to as Jinx Eaters in the Shackles, because they're lucky.
It's a very lucky ship, apparently.
Not if they're listing that bad.
So what's the plan? Captain's just
I
staring
don't trust
at the
it,
rest of you.
Captain. I don't think it's worth it if we don't recognize them or they're wearing our flag.
Noctis, what's your vote?
I don't trust it either.
I don't trust it neither.
Okay, all right.
Marcus starts shaking his hands and
So what's the
flexing.
plan? You begin pulling away at high speed?
We can't let people walk around with our flags.
Maybe we should get at least within shouting distance.
Okay, that's very close in terms of ships.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Extremely close.
Maybe we should stop and try and pull some more information. Because I'd like to know who or why is flying our colors and we don't know who they are.
Yeah, no
We
kidding.
send them back like, who are you?
As a bare minimum, we need to find out why they got our colors up.
Okay, so you ask who are they and why are they flying your colors, and remember that the language of the semaphore signals is very limited. And so what you get back is cruiser, bird, fleet, dolphin.
Okay. I guess we'll pull alongside. I'm trying to remember any Tengu that we befriended before we went out to the island. Anybody?
Only
Wasn't that one of the captains was a Tengu? Yeah, we had one of our captains was a Tengu.
Well, we didn't make her captain because we didn't understand what she was speaking. That's the problem.
Yep, that's
Well,
true.
we sent her on her way.
Yes, you did.
Well, she left. She left angrily.
So this ship with all these mechanical apparatuses pulls alongside you when you give them permission, and the guy at the wheel is wearing like super heavy dark black robes that must be sweltering in this jungle heat, and begins shuffling forward and then throws the robes off dramatically, and he's like, "Ha ha ha ha! You think you can forget me? It's me, Captain Ruthless Mockingbird! Ha 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 ha! I bring mobile ship repair lab!
He's one of our friends.
Oh.
Yes, I'm one of your friends. Very much so.
Please don't follow him.
I not see you long time, at least 5 months! Why you no come talk to Ruthless Mockingbird?
We've been a little busy with the island.
Maybe you see Marcus just automatically, as soon as he throws off the cloak and starts laughing, Marcus just goes, winds back, and someone grabs his arm. No,
You see me don't do it, Marcus. You see me grab his arms don't do it. He's friend. He's cool.
Oh.
Well,
sorry.
what brings you out here?
I have mobile ship repair lab, looking very nice now. Good time. Make lots of money.
Yeah, it looks great.
I talked to Ruth and Marsenberg. I was like, hey, did you get my note about the Tengu looking for you?
Yes, I get note. Just blood feud. Want to kill me, no problem at all. We run faster than her.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to show you was okay.
Good call.
Profession sailor, is that ship really listing? Is that safe?
It's probably not super safe, but as long as they stick towards the shorelines, they should be okay. No deep ocean travel.
Okay.
Is it because of the giant winches on the side?
Yes, it's definitely because half of the ship is set to... So, Marcus, you weren't here for this person earlier, but what they do is they pull up alongside ships, and then they completely reset their rigging and their deck work, so that if someone was to look at it, they would think it's a different ship.
Oh, nice.
So they take ships that people capture and make them...
ship counterfeiters.
Yes, they're ship counterfeiters. They're a chop shop, basically.
Then I go
Very
to
cool.
Marsenberg. Your accent's getting better. It's hard to tell that it's fake.
He's like, ha 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 ha, yes, very fake.
Is there something we could do to make this ship a little more safe? Like an outrigger or...
No, very safe, very safe. Everything is fine. I worked for almost 6 months with nothing happening. It's perfectly great.
Okay, well, good luck to you. I'll tell him about our island and where we're working out of now.
And he's like, why you send me a message about this? You send me a message someone is trying to kill me, but you not tell me to come to island? You know how much money I can make there? All new pirate captains constantly bringing in ships. I squib for them, make lots of money. I can give up, and then he kicks one of the railings and it just falls over the side. I can give up stupid ship. Finally beaches on ground. I can work in real port.
I think we can come to some sort of arrangement, guys. What do you think?
We already have arrangement. I work for you now.
Just give him a better...
Is he actually paying us plunder now?
Yeah.
Wait, the
Okay.
first time you went to Port Peril to become a free captain, he had left a point of plunder there for you.
Okay. Absolutely, yeah. That'd be wonderful. One more reason for our island to be bringing in ships.
Okay then, I set sail for island. It's good time.
You see me write a note for him, officially saying this guy's cleared. He's in charge of
And
this,
he's
this,
like,
this, and this.
island across open ocean. Okay.
Yes.
Well, if you don't hear from me again, it's your fault.
If you want to wait somewhere, we're going to be coming back by. And
No, it's fine. If I die, tell brother's wife I love her.
You see me fair enough.
Good enough then. Good luck to you. And, yeah, okay. Enjoy that.
So yeah, he starts doing the thing, and then his crew members take all of the cranes that they've clamped to pull your ship alongside them and unclamp your ship and reset all the sails so that they can get the ship turned around and heading north.
Wow. Okay. That's actually a good encounter. I'm glad we met him. Squibbing service on the island would bring in more ships. Cat.
Who's got a cat?
His cat.
You've got a cat? Is it
That's a cat.
true? I do.
Oh, memories of childhood.
Yeah, man, Nickelodeon. That's a shit.
All that.
All right.
All right, so onward towards Kent.
Okay, you land in Kent.
Okay.
What do you want to do here?
I was also thinking to extend the favorite drink idea. What about favorite vices? You know, one admiral loves
Yes.
expensive cigars. The other one likes to use, good-looking young boys as a footstool. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
We could cater to their vices as well.
I was
probably.
I was a little scared when you were talking about good-looking little boys.
You got a little bit
Like,
serious,
whoa.
I was
okay,
like,
we're going
well,
there.
G-rated.
this
Come
is
on.
a new side. This is a new
Okay.
side of Scourge.
Based on
G-rated.
based on your
dark
previous
side.
check, you know the following: Avamar Sornash. You know from personal knowledge, given you've met his foster son, that he is a werewolf.
Yeah.
And he hates anything made of silver for very obvious reasons,
Yep.
because it will kill him. And he very much enjoys the company of women that he's paid for.
Okay. That should be easy. We've certainly got that base covered.
Lady Cerise Bloodmorn spends most of her time looking for someone to fight her.
Is somebody putting this down? We should write this down.
She is a skilled fencer and is looking only for someone to fight her. And there is almost nothing known about Captain Maze Daramar except that he has some attachment to his elven ancestry as an aquatic elf. And so prefers various gifts related to elves and sea.
Note to self, avoid him.
Elves in the sea.
Yep.
And what was the first one about the paid?
Avamar Soranash, he prefers the company of women he's paid for.
Okay.
To be more explicit, he really likes whores. A lot.
Got it.
Hey, some people.
We
like
should
to
be able to
fish.
keep that one supplied.
Who
All right.
doesn't? They're wonderful people.
I love maps.
I think we should look for a high quality fencer while we're in Kent. One more thing to bring with us. Unless she just wants to fight us, one of us.
Like coordinate like a
A
dueling,
A
Like
challenge.
like a dueling, non-lethal dueling contest.
Oh, that's an
There is
awesome
a
idea.
dueling league in Blood Cove, if you remember. And Scourge is technically registered as a member.
I am actually registered as a member.
Perhaps we should host a tournament.
While they're there, that's a capital idea.
Tournaments.
Okay. Yeah. Darn good idea. Okay. What
That
else?
way we don't have to find someone to fencer. Everyone will put up like a prize or something
Yeah.
like that, and then people will just come, and then she can beat the crap out of all of them, and it'll be great.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That's a fantastic
Okay.
idea.
What
we
is
can
the
do that.
prize you're putting up?
We'll have to find out what is a good purse. I mean, in these parts, 1,000
Several
gold.
hundred gold would
Yeah.
certainly attract.
1,000 gold will bring everybody on the face of the planet. So,
Shit, it'll bring me.
Well then,
yeah. What I don't know, guys. Up to you. Few hundred gold piece purse.
I
$300.
would offer, I would do a plunder thing. I believe in any type of
So a plunder
Well,
is roughly worth about 1,000 to 2,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, plunder's about 1,000.
If you offer a plunder, you'll get a lot of people. A
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, we put a plunder out as first place, second place, third place.
Split it.
yeah. Do like I don't know. Yeah, do like first through fifth place, whatever, and all the prizes total up to say a plunder's worth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you
Okay.
post such a posting.
I'm taking it off the sheet.
A lot of people are expressing interest, and almost immediately after you do the posting, you notice a number of transport crews begin offering ferry service to your island.
Nice.
They're just like, this is the place we're going now.
Nice. This is a place. We're a thing,
Maybe
guys.
we should speak to them about a percentage.
Charge docking fees.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
That'll work.
We have to actually put up like extra tents for people now since we're gonna have
Yeah.
competitions.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring some tents. That's good. A good call. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's writing this down. All right, so we'll add tents. Prize. Hey, we need plunder. It takes a plunder to land here. We got one
Yep.
left.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to put out word for craftsmen, fishermen. Where was the Storm Lord based out of?
The dredge port.
Bridgeport.
Drenchport. You're talking about the Master of the Gales.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Gales.
then-
Right,
oh,
right.
then
Master
that'll
of the
be
Gales.
Pearl.
That's
I
it.
mean, the actual guy in charge of the Shackles, Port Peril, of course.
Yeah, if you're looking for the Hurricane King, he's in Port Peril. If you're looking for the leader of the Druids, he's in Drenchport.
Drenchport. That's the one I was thinking of. The leader
Okay.
of the Druids. Yeah.
You're
Well,
literally going to have enough plunder to land there, and that's it.
yeah, we'll be
You won't
broke.
be able
No,
to
I
go
don't want to
anywhere
make a
else
second
without-
trip. No, I don't want to make a second trip. I was just thinking we could try to get word to him that we're looking for some enterprising young druids that would like to establish themselves.
So before you leave Kent, you spread word around that you're looking for craftsmen, fishermen, and the like, and you're approached by the local Kent unions, and they want to send a representative to negotiate with Scourge.
Okay. I'll at least entertain them. What do you guys?
Of course.
I'm not real sure we want anything to do with unions on Kent. Could care less. We're bringing them to the island. We want people who are going to move there and live there.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I'll at least find out what they want.
Okay. You said you're hosting them, like, on your ship?
Unless they want to meet somewhere.
No, they're perfectly fine going to your ship.
Okay.
All right, so
Sure.
kind
You guys
of
have anything you want to do before we meet them? Any prep work from the officers?
I look over the ship, make sure everything is tip-top shape, and I make sure we bring out a decorative silverware and our fancy spoons when we have company.
Okay.
And of course,
Okay.
make sure the captain get his special cup with like crusted, dwarven stone edge into it. Definitely fancy.
okay.
And I'm just drinking my kelp beer that I keep to make sure myself stay oxygenated, because blood magic.
Fucking kelp beer. How does that keep coming back? All right. So at the appointed time that your meeting is supposed to begin, on the end of the gangplank, a man dressed in like black leather armor with orange like stripe coloring, so like all the stitching is done with orange thread, appears with a pilgrim hat with a buckle on the top, and he's carrying a leather-bound book with almost human skin looking colorations on it. And at the end of the gangplank, he's like, "My name is Jedediah Salt. I am here to speak with Admiral Scourge on behalf of my employers."
I'm sure I'm not at the gangplank. Somebody talk to him.
You see me like, come aboard, representative. And I guess
Of
lower
course.
what we.
Yeah, so he goes into your room, Scourge, and just looks around and says, "How charmingly quaint. I see you set out the fine silverware. I appreciate the level of respect you're showing me, Captain.
And what can we do for you?
Well, as I said before, my name is Jedediah Salt. And I am an agent," and you can hear he's like capital letter, agent in the employ of the local unions of Kent. We understand you are seeking various members of our local community in order to set themselves up on your particular island. Is this correct?
Um, I am looking for tradesmen, craftsmen, and fishermen who would like to live on the island. Not quite the same thing, but
So he kind of opens up his book and is like, yes, yes. Now, you must understand that the respectful and honorable order of the unions of the nation of the Shackles is a respected and time-honored organization that with long roots reaching back to the very freedoms from which we were founded upon. And you're just like falling asleep with how boring this guy is. And as you may not be aware of, we have our fingers in many pies, including every free port in the Shackles. And so, we would like to offer you a chance to place your workers underneath the care of a newly formed brotherhood on your island. Simply sign the following contract, and we will dispatch a representative today.
You see me step forward and start reading the contract.
Yeah.
Um,
So I need you to make a linguistics check on the contract,
Okay, let me see.
which is written almost entirely in Taldane, so common.
Okay, let me see. The question says... Oh, wrong character. I'm like, that shouldn't be a 1. That's all. Let me see.
I'm not real sure I even like this idea.
Okay. The contract is very obtuse. The only thing you can really glean from it is that if you don't sign it, they're going to restrict all services to your fleets in every free city.
And those free cities are...
Everywhere. In any port that has a union, you won't be allowed to buy services or goods from the Brotherhood if you refuse to allow a union to be set up on your island.
Nice. Just right straight into blackmail.
It's like a pirate Jimmy Hoffa. Or the complete opposite.
Wow. Nothing like somebody holding a knife to your throat and asking you to do something for them.
Yeah, it's almost like they're pirates.
Nice.
I'm halfway tempted to go to war with these idiots. All right, I'll tell him we will certainly take it under consideration, and we'll have him an answer before we leave.
So he raises an eyebrow and says, Admiral, this is a mere formality. Every single one of your colleagues on the Pirate Council has signed this agreement.
But
would
I
you
have to
truly insult our organization by not immediately accepting this?
You insulted me the minute you got on my ship by calling out my silverware, so
He
it's
said,
only fair.
I was not insulting your silverware. I very much appreciate it. Do you know how hard it is to find a pirate captain with a complete set of silverware?
I can imagine.
I kind of interject in. I said, well, sir, wouldn't I be insulting you if I didn't fully read the contract and understand what I can and cannot do?
But you
This could take
did
time,
just
though.
read the contract
I
right
skimmed.
now.
I skimmed, but I had to sit down and actually read.
All
Am I
right,
not right, sir?
This is very unusual.
This is
completely unorthodox.
Well,
that-
I thought I was showing respect to you by doing this. For I make sure I don't break any of your rules. Am
This
I
is
wrong,
an
sir?
outrage. In my 30 years with the company as an agent in their employ, I have never seen anything like this.
Someone try to read
So wait,
and
in your
understand.
30 years an employee with the company, you've never had someone read a contract?
I have never had anyone not immediately accede to the demands of the union.
Demands. Now it's demands.
Holy crap, we're working with Apple.
Sign the contract, Captain.
Are you telling me to do something on my own ship?
Bam! And that is where we're going out on. Yeah, welcome to the break, motherfuckers.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
break.
Because I'm just about ready to throw this asshole over the side.
Any closing thoughts before we figure out what's happening when we come back?
I tried being reasonable with him.
He's trying to
I
be
think
reasonable with you
I think
too.
as soon as Scourge says, "Are you threatening me on my own ship?" you see Marcus's head just go down, and he smiles. Like,
You see him, like,
yes.
trying to
Freak
decode
into
the
your
contract.
fake component pouch and start fishing around.
You see Ace is trying to read the
I
contract.
got my
keeper.
levels back. Ah, I'm good to go.
All right.
Yep, we'll be back in about 8.5 minutes, guys. Enjoy
Good
the music.
times.